Okay, this is a basic um, system of equations type problem dealing with combining solutions. So I'm just going to call this solutions example. Also commonly referred to in math on SATs, ACTs as the picture problem. Now, as always in math, I think it helps to draw a picture, even when doing story problems or something very algebraic. So the first thing I'm going to do here is sketch a picture to kind of show what's going on in this particular example. So what we've got is we've got a chemist who is going to combine some solution. So he's got some unknown volume. We're not exactly sure what volume this is. So we'll let this be volume A. This particular volume is a 50% acid solution. So again, A represents the volume of 50% solution. We're going to take some of A, and we're going to add it to another unknown volume. We'll call this volume B of 25% acid solution. Now, before we get too carried away, we know that if we combine 50% and 25% solution, we're going to be creating a new volume that is a different percent acid solution. Now, our goal in this particular problem is to create a solution that is 10 liters in volume, that is 40% acid solution. So really, we're going to take some of this, and we're going to dump it in to a new final crazy chemist solution that is 40% acid. And we need the volume of this particular solution to be 10 liters. Now, again, what's going to happen is we're going to take some of this, put it in there, take some of this, put it in there to create our final glorious 10 liter 40% solution. Now, when solving equations, we can clearly see that we have two variables. We have variable A, variable B, representing the volumes of their respective solutions. The first equation we have here is going to be A plus B has to equal 10 liters. Again, this equation is strictly based on the volume of these particular solutions. So the amount of this plus the amount of this has to add up to our final volume, 10 liters. Now, the tricky part here is creating a second equation to solve this problem. Our second equation is going to deal with the percentage in mixtures. So we know this particular mixture is going to be 50% acid. So 50% volume is going to be acid here, plus 25% volume here is going to equal a 40% by the volume there. Now, it's important to remember that this equation is strictly volume. This equation comes from the percent of mixtures. So here we've got percent volume plus percent volume equals final percent volume. And here we just have volume plus volume equals our volume. So taking a look at this system of equations, we can solve this system by using elimination by substitution graphing. The best method here is going to be to solve by using elimination. So, in order to use elimination, I'm going to multiply this equation by 0.5, which gives me a new equation, 0.5a plus 0.5b equals 5. Common mistakes that have been occurring is we're forgetting to multiply everything in this equation by 0.5. So this creates a new equation. This, along with the remaining equation, 0.5a plus 0.25b equals 0.4 times 10, or 40% of 10 is just 4. Now that we've got these equations, we can solve by elimination. Subtract this equation, eliminates that variable. We're left with 0.5 minus 0.25 is 0.25%. Solution B is equal to 1 liter. Divide by 0.25, divide by 0.25, and it tells me the volume of B, or solution, 25% is equal to 4. 1 divided by 0.25 is equal to 4. Now, we've just about solved this problem. We know that A plus B had to equal 10. We found B to be 4, therefore A must be 6. So in conclusion, we need 4 liters of 25% acid and 6 liters of 50% acid. Combining those will give us our goal of 10 liters of 40% acid solution.